Jasmine. So today I have a kind of how-to guide for a matte brown smoky eye. It's pretty mid-tone, it's not dramatic at all, but I did have my friend request this look, so I wanted to just show you guys real quick because I do have other videos on like easy, you know, how to like this and that. I did a how to like black smoky eye, but I know black is completely different from brown. This is a lot more wearable. This is a lot easier to blend than black, and so here's the tutorial for this look. I hope you guys really enjoy, and if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. So today's palette, I'm going to be using the Copper Spice by Morphe. I wanted to use this palette because the last time I did like a bronze smoky eye was using the other palette, the Bronze Mocha. So I just wanted to go ahead and use this palette. I'm going to take the first two shades right here, and I'm going to be applying this over my eyelids as a base. I only have concealer on my eyelid as a base because I don't like eyeshadow primer. I feel like it makes my eyeshadows look worse. I've tried like so many eyeshadow primers and I feel like concealer is the best one. Since we are doing a smoky eye, you always want to use a transition color. Now luckily, these Morphe palettes have really good transition colors. Now you could use anything from these shades to this one. What is that? No, that's a shimmer. You always want to go with a matte shade. You can go in with this one. Personally, I'm going to go in with the last two shades, and this is going to go on the Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush. This is a very nice, big, fluffy brush. It kind of looks like, from, you know, a glance, the Morphe M501, but obviously the Morphe one is a lot bigger. So I like to use this towards the outer corner first, in circular motions, and then bring it in with windshield wiper motions. Transition colors are not meant to be perfect. They are meant to blend in the darker shades within your skin, basically. Did I say that right? Blend the darker shades so it looks like it's natural, like you woke up with it. Now I'm going to go in with a mid-tone brown. So I'm going to use the Morphe R39. I'm going to take the second color on the second row, and I'm going to use this into my outer corner first, and then I'm going to blend my way in. I don't like it when there's a whole bunch of product like packed onto one like focal point, because when people talk to you, they're going to be looking at you face on. You don't want a dark color just like right here in the middle of your eye. No, you want to actually add dimension into your eye and then work your way in and then blend it. You can blend it all the way down if you want, because we are going to go in with a darker color. So this could be like a base, if you will. So now you could totally see the difference, right? If I just went in with that brown, it wouldn't fade into my natural skin tone, you know? So I'm going to go ahead with that brown again, start at the outer corner, and then work your way in. Now for this part, you could use any brush for the darker brown that's going to go on your lid. You can use an eyeshadow brush that looks like this. You can use the same brush that we use for our outer corner, or you could use like a fluffy eyeshadow brush that looks like this. This one is the Morphe E13. I'm going to go ahead with this choice, and I'm going to take a shade that's just a little bit darker. So the shade that's a little bit darker is this one, right in the middle of the palette. I'm going to pick that up on one side of the brush. I'm not gonna coat it like that. And I am just going to pat this in. And then I'm going to bring it up into the mid-tone brown. And then gonna flip the brush on the clean side, and I am going to blend. I'm gonna go ahead and take a color that's not too cool toned, because this isn't the brown that I wanted. So I'm just gonna go in with the shade right next to it. You could see in the camera that this has a little bit more of like a red undertone, and so I'm just gonna take that, do the same process just over the other brown. I'm going to go back in with the brush that I had the mid-tone browns on, and I'm just going to lightly dust over the edges. Not like I have like really harsh edges or anything. I just want to make sure that these browns are really smoked out. And then I'm going to go in with the transition brush, the Sigma one, and I'm just going to go over those as well. And if you have a problem like me having like this really sharp edge, I usually hide that with an eyeliner, a wing. So I'm going to be doing that today. I just naturally love doing winged eyeliner. I feel like on me that's the best option because it accentuates my eyes pretty well, so I always do wings. I'm just repeating the same patting motion on the other eye. When I do brown smoky eyes, you could see where it fades. So you could see kind of like the dark brown kind of fading to the mid-tone brown, and then the transition shade, since it's very close to my skin tone, it kind of blends in with my brow bone that has no color on it. For the lower lash line, you could honestly do whatever you want. You could have a really dark lower lash line, a really light lower lash line. It's honestly whatever you want, but I do recommend having something there because it creates balance. You could totally see that the top part of my eye is really heavy because I have my brows here and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this darker mustard yellow shade. This is kind of similar to the one we used in our transition. This is a Marc Jacobs brush. It came in a set that I got for my birthday. So I'm just gonna apply this on my lower lash line. And this is kind of like a really nice color to really tie everything in because it's very warm. But you could just build it up to the point where it's not going to be doing too much. You know, you don't really have to worry about it being too dark or too light. So this is just really nice. And then I like to blend it up just a little bit. Just so it kind of is connected. Since we're holding the highlight already, I'm just gonna go in with a Sigma pencil brush. This is the E30, and I'm gonna apply this in my inner corners just to really brighten everything up because everything was so matte and just kind of dark because it's a smoky eye. So we want to just bring in some light here. And then depending how I'm feeling, I usually go in with a brow bone shade. So I'm going to go in with this light yellow on a Sigma eye shading E55. You want to make sure for the brow bone, you don't want to grab too much product because you don't want to mess up the smokiness we already have. So you just want to just pat it there just a little bit. If your eyebrows are growing out and you do this step, don't do shimmers because it will accentuate the hairs that are growing. And then finally, for extra insurance, we are going to go in with the blending brush one more time, smoke everything out, and then we can move on into the eyeliner. So I think two of my eyeliners are drying out, so I have both of them with me. I have Kat Von D Tattoo Liner and then the Physicians Formula Eye Booster Pen. I'm going to start with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. And I like to just line my eyes first. Bring this line straight out. And then connect the bottom up. Yeah, this one's drying out. I can't risk it. I can't do it. We're gonna go into the Physicians Formula one. All my full-size mascaras ran out, so I kind of had to dig for like a sample size mascara. So I dug out the Urban Decay Perversion Bigger, Blacker, Badder mascara. And so I'm gonna use this. I'm kind of nervous because mascaras are like hit or miss, you know, like they could be totally fine, but then after an hour they could smudge or something. So we're just gonna go in with this. I'm kind of nervous because this seems really lightweight. I'm not a lightweight lash person. I don't think it really made my lashes bigger or badder. They're blacker, but I don't know. We'll see. I just feel like this wand is way too big for my eyes because I have like these small eyes. Feel me? We're gonna go in with the Salon Perfect 614 eyelashes. These are just natural pair of eyelashes that you can get for $8 for a pack of 5. Nice, right? These are just gonna be a small accent to the look. You don't have to use fake eyelashes, but knowing me, I like to wear them because this mascara didn't do anything for me. So here we are, applying natural lashes. Whenever I do smoky eyes, I always have to add some type of eyelash, whether it be natural or dramatic, because it's going to open up your eyes. When you apply dark colors onto your lid, it kind of closes it off, kind of like if you do like heavy eyeliner or, you know, anything of that sort, you're always going to close off your eyes. So just making sure that your eyes are like, woo, and open, it's a little bit more beneficial to you. So it doesn't look like you got punched in the eye. Now I'm going to go over the lash band with some eyeliner after they dry. I'm going to go ahead and finish my face, so I'm going to zoom you guys out just a little bit. And I dug up the Butter Bronzer by Physician's Formula again. And the only way that this is able to show up on my skin is if I like really dig my brush in here and really get all the pigment, because it's starting to not be as pigmented as when I first got it. So, boo. So I'm going to go in with my trusty Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer with the same brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and go over the color so it looks a lot more blended, and it's going to kind of blend into my skin a little bit better because this is a lighter shade. And then taking another Marc Jacobs brush, I'm going to use the Milk Chocolate Soleil to kind of give a little bit more shape to my nose, even though this isn't a contour shade, contour powder. I still like to give my nose some type of recognition, some type of fame in the world. So I'm just going to put that on the sides of my nose. We're going to go in with a matte blush. This is Ecstatic by Tarte. This is like the only Tarte blush color I use. I don't know why. It's like so pretty and it's not doing too much. So it's really nice. And it's like a small little sample size, but the Amazonian clay line, they don't run out because a little bit goes a long way. It still has the imprint and I had it for like 2 years. Now since I have the highlighter in my hand, we're gonna just go in and yes. Now I'm pretty sure the glue is dried, so I'm just going to take the Kat Von D liner, and since it doesn't really have that much product, this is perfect. This is the perfect use for it. While it's drying, just, this is the only purpose now. For lips today, we're using the BH Cosmetics lip liner in the color Nude. If you're looking for a really long-lasting, creamy lip liner that's not going to dry out your lips, you might want to invest in these. These are the best lip liners ever. You can, girl, look at how tiny this is. I use it a lot. I have other colors, but I always go back to Nude. Also, they did release new shades. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, they released new shades. And I'm gonna get it once I have enough money saved because I'm going to go to Disneyland soon. That's exciting. Ooh, a little sneak peek for a summer vlog. Yeah, I'm going to Disneyland with Angel, so that's where my money has been going towards, which is really exciting. I'm going to take Celebrity Skin by Jeffree Star and apply this right on top. This combination does not dry out my lips, but it's very long lasting, which is why I always go back to it. And then with the concealer brush, I'm just gonna drag it on the bottom. I didn't take any extra concealer. This is just going to give me a nice clean look. I'm gonna mist my face with the Badescu Rose Water Spray and the Urban Decay All Nighter. I didn't like the All Nighter for a long time, but once I found Nikki Tutorial's video on her like setting spray trick, I started to like it again, so. I think the only downfall, I don't like the scent. I literally think it smells like old laundry or something. Like just, I don't know. I don't like the smell, but that could just be me. Y'all might love the smell. I know Tarte loves the smell, so there it is. There's that. Alright, you guys, this is the completed look for the matte brown smoky eye. Hopefully you found it very helpful. Hopefully I went kind of in depth with it, and obviously I did cover this cheek with my hair because I don't want anyone to know that it's unblended. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you want to see any more videos like this from me, then please let me know. I'm always here to help you guys out. As always, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.